Automobile Council is an exhibition showcasing cars from past to present and with a glimpse of the future. The event was held at Makuhari Messe, the same venue where Tokyo Auto Salon was held back in January. Don't forget to check out our video for that event if you missed it. Unlike the massive Tokyo Auto Salon, Automobile Council is much smaller. Rather than filling all of Makuhari Messe's halls and spilling over into outdoor areas, Automobile Council was entirely contained just within halls 9, 10, and 11. Alright, we've got our 2 tickets. These were 4,000 yen each, which I think is about $30-ish a pop. Before entering the show, it did seem a tad bit expensive, but even though there were far fewer cars, the quality versus quantity of what was on display was astounding. Case in point, the first thing we saw when we entered the show was a Porsche Carrera GT sitting alongside a Porsche 959. This thing looks absolutely wild. True to its theme of classic meets modern and future, historic cars sharing booths with their modern variants showed how far the automotive industry has come, for better or for worse. Let's just stick to the better ones. I'm not sure how good this is going to look in the video, but this sort of satin blue finish on this thing is actually really pretty in person, especially against the shiny carbon fiber. I am by no means a Ferrari fanboy, but I will say they had some super cool cars on display. But the real highlight of the show for me was seeing the BAC Mono R up close and personal. You'll have to excuse them for being dirty. The pair had been shipped from England to Japan and had only been released from customs right before the deadline to get the cars into the venue the night before the show. So they didn't have much time to clean the cars as much as they'd have liked. If you can't tell from the huge amount of footage I took of this car, I absolutely adore the BAC Mono R. But there was more to see in the show, so let's move on. Per usual, plenty of vendors were on site to hawk their wares, and some of them were actually really cool, like these miniature engines. I was hoping to find an old Aston Martin book or something like that, but I was utterly unsurprised to find not a single thing. Old Michelin Man ashtrays. Some Richard Petty memorabilia. Was not expecting that. A vendor that really stood out was a company that had a carbon-bodied Porsche Boxster on display with a trick 3-piece roof. That's one way to test your product. I'll admit that I was a bit skeptical about whether or not Automobile Council would be worth the hour-and-a-half trek that it takes us to get to Makuhari Messe. But after seeing the caliber of cars on display, we've already decided that we'll be back again next year. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more events like this, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next one. How was it?
I didn't like it.
She just drank my Lagavulin 16.
It was more strong than I expected.
Oh, that's good.